And we're back in San Antonio Illusions Theater at the Alamo Dome alongside Tim Smith. I'm Beto Duran. Thanks for joining us. An exciting night of action coming your way here in Friday in San Antonio, Texas. Our upcoming fight, April 28th, we're going to be in Puerto Rico, Bayamon to be exact. Michael Perez, 19-1-2 with 10 KOs. The artist is his nickname against Jorge Romero, 24-7-0 with 21 KOs. And May 2nd, the night before the big Mayweather-Maidana fight, we're going to be in Las Vegas featuring Ishe Smith from Las Vegas. In our co-feature tonight, Olympian Errol Spence Jr. They call him the Truth. There you see him from Dallas, Texas against San Antonio's own Raymond Charles. 10 rounds in the junior middleweight division.
And this is Spence Jr. And this kid is on a fast track. They really like him. He was one of the busiest young guys to come out of the 2012 Olympics. Fought a very, very hectic schedule, and here he is, and he's showing you exactly what he can do. He has power, he has speed, he has boxing ability, and he says that he really likes getting in the middle of the ring and mixing it up. And you can see here that he has no trouble finding his shots and landing his shots. He's a very accurate puncher, and he's very patient, and he takes his time for a young guy. He's very, very mature in the ring. He has a very good ring IQ, and part of that comes from an extensive amateur background that he's had. And you know, they don't put guys on the U.S. Olympic team just by going on the corner and finding them. You know, this guy's got some skill.
You got to earn your way to get into the Olympics, and Errol Spence, 24-year-old from Dallas, Texas, is on that fast track. Line him up, knock him down.
He says he wants to fight 7 times this year.
His opponent across the way, Raymond Charles.
His opponent across the ring is 34 years old. He's had fits and starts in his career. He's taken some time off, 4 years off between 2004 and 2008 to be with his mother because she was suffering an illness. But he's back. He says every time he comes back, he feels like he's never taken a break. He is now moved back to San Antonio. He's been around. He worked for a while in Florida with Nate Campbell. Said he climbed inside Nate Campbell's head, and that's a scary spot. I said, you know, what did you find out in there with the Galaxy Warrior?
See how these two measure up here, Tim Smith.
Okay, we're going to go to the tail of the tape here, and the age advantage is definitely on Errol Spence Jr.'s side. He's 24 years old. His opponent is 10 years older, has a lot of miles on him, and the height is about 2 inches difference, and the reach is about 3 inches difference, and that is definitely going to play in Spence's favor in this particular fight.
Let's go to our ring announcer, Jeff Houston.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for the next bout of the evening, brought to you by Golden Boy Promotions and Leha Bata Promotions. Scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing in the welterweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. He wears blue with silver. Official weight 148 pounds. He holds a pro record of 12 victories, opposite 2 defeats with 2 draws. 5 wins coming by way of knockout. From the Alamo City, San Antonio, Texas, here is Raymond Charles. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black with red and gold. Official weight 147 and 1/2 pounds. His professional record is perfect. 11 victories, no defeats, 9 big wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2012 U.S. Olympian and undefeated boxing sensation from Dallas, Texas, here is the Truth, Errol Spence Jr. Once again, our referee in charge, Mr. Mark Malloy.
All right, gentlemen, we've already gone over the rules in the dressing room. I expect you to obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves.
Getting ready to go, Errol Spence Jr. Dallas, Texas against Raymond Charles, San Antonio, Texas. And there you see the 2012 Olympian Errol Spence Jr. 5 of his last 6 fights by knockout.
Yeah, he's got some power, and he says he likes fighting here in San Antonio. This is going to be the 3rd time he's fought here. And, you know, he's trying to make Texas a big base for him, for himself. So he has all the skill to do it.
Errol Spence Jr., the southpaw, black trunks with red trim, the truth across the front of his trunks. Against Raymond Charles, blue and silver. Scheduled for 10 in the junior middleweight division.
You know, I asked Charles yesterday what he was going to try to do in this fight, and he says he was going to get in the ring and adapt and figure it out. I don't know if that's a great strategy, but he said he doesn't really watch video.
Doesn't watch video.
No.
There's plenty out there of Errol Spence. Raymond Charles 12-2-2, 5 KOs in his career. And against a tough one in Errol Spence Jr. Undefeated, 11-0 with 9 KOs. Spence with a stiff jab, overhand right. Lands on the face of Charles. Spence just working that jab, coming inside. Going upstairs, downstairs to the body.
And he's really doing a good job of going straight down the middle to the body. And he's identified that as a target that he wants to take advantage of. Charles looks a little flabby around the middle. Left
hand lands flush on the nose of Charles. Another left hand from Errol Spence. Spence working the body now. Errol Spence Jr. Raymond Charles, opening round, scheduled for 10. Nice left hand, knocks down Charles.
It's a body shot. I don't know if Charles, he doesn't seem inclined to get up. It was a nice body shot, but it wasn't that difficult. Looks like it might have stung, but he is 34 years old, so.
Errol Spence Jr. bouncing out of the corner, knocked down Charles with the left. Minute to go in the round. See if Charles survives here in San Antonio. Spence going upstairs. Spence pushing him back. Each punch landing with authority.
You know, and Spence is taking his time. He's very patient. He's doing what a lot of young fighters don't do. A lot of young fighters would rush in on a veteran like this, but he's taking his time. He's picking his spots.
Errol Spence Jr., black and red trunks, knocked down Charles early in the round with the left. Charles trying to survive the round here against the 2012 Olympian. Nice left, right. Spence, another left. Charles on the ropes, trying to hold on. Spence moves away. Spence has him on the ropes. 10 seconds, and that's it. Referee steps in. It is over. Errol Spence Jr., 7th time he's knocked out his opponent in the first round.
I'm not too sure Charles was very motivated after he took that body shot and went down earlier in the round. I think that took a lot of the starch out of him.
Referee Mark Colloy steps in after Raymond Charles went down for the 2nd time. Told us in the meetings that he was coming for a shocker. There he felt the pain and the power of Errol Spence Jr.
Yeah, he got the shock. He didn't deliver the shocker, he got the shock. Almost like getting hit with a cattle prod. It looked like that body shot that took him down. Here's a knockdown, here's a replay. So you see Spence is setting it up, he's very patient. Oh, and he didn't. He caught him with a shot on the chin. I thought it was to the body.
Using that left hand very well tonight.
Yeah, and he caught him with the left hand, a short left, right on the bottom of the chin, and set him down and knocked him down. He didn't look inclined to get back up. Here you see it again. He's setting up a small little lazy jab, and then he comes back with the shot that put him down. The left right under the chin. And here's the end. This is how he finishes it up. A flurry of punches, unanswered punches. And Charles goes down, and the referee determines that he's had enough. See what the telling shot is here. Oh, it's an uppercut. It's a left uppercut that sort of set things in motion. and then he comes back, and it's just a flurry of combinations of rights and lefts that land. A lot of them are picked off by the glove, but sneaks a right and a left through, and that's pretty much it. And the referee is determined that that's it. It's a short night for Raymond Charles.
Errol Spence Jr. is now 12-0 with 10 KOs in his young career. Let's go to the decision with announcer Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Mark Colloy, has called a stop to the bout at 2 minutes, 52 seconds of round number 1, declaring the winner by technical knockout from Dallas, Texas, the Truth, Errol Spence Jr.
There you see him. Errol Spence Jr., a first-round knockout. His 7th time in his career, he's knocked out his opponent. Takes care of Raymond Charles from San Antonio. Knocks him down twice. We're in San Antonio. Errol Spence Jr. looking good.